Hi, everyone. Welcome to another Monday night, Magic Mondays with Meg. I'm so glad that you guys are here with me. I'm really sorry about last week. I try very, very hard not to cancel my streams. But a lot of you guys know that I do struggle with some health stuff, so I really had to cancel. I really, really had to cancel. And like I said, I try very, very hard not to. But I did move my idea from last week to this week, so fingers crossed that it all goes well. I'm actually in a different spot right now just because I need to be a little bit more comfortable just on my end. So before we get started, oh darn, I forgot all my dad jokes, so I'll have to look up some. Darn, I had like a whole bunch of them. Maybe I'll be able to get one of my correspondents to get one for me. Let me page the studio to see if I could get some of my dad jokes. If not, I will find some. Hold on. I'm sending a message backstage to my correspondents. Okay. Maybe I'll have some help from behind the scenes. But before we begin, I would love to say hi to everyone in the chat. So let me get to you guys. Captain Akron, hello, welcome. Samantha Lowe, hi Sam. Stevie Lee, Disney made a lot of movies, just saying. Yeah, so my plan right now is to do the full-length feature film animated movies, not all of them. Like, that's a whole nother day to do all of them. It's Joey's World. Zippity Doodad. Hello. Guys, subscribe to Zippity Doodad. Patrick's awesome. Keith, big Disney fan. Stacey Rogers, hello. Jason Udo, I'm here because I got the link from Steve. Well, I'm so glad that you are here. Thank you. Noah, welcome. It's raining men. Steve sent me. Avery, hola. Guys, also, this week, it's Avery's birthday, which is so exciting. So a huge, huge happy birthday to Avery. I'm sure the Diz and That guys will give you a nice big birthday celebration on Wednesday. So happy early birthday, Avery. You are so important to our community. Oh, thank you. Yes, can you drop them off? I have a correspondent dropping. Thank you. Thanks. I've got the dad jokes from my dad. Oh, he has a real dad joke. He says, "What do you call a sleepwalking nun?" I'm like really far behind in the chat, but that will be the first dad joke. Thank you for dropping those off. Wait, I have the dad jokes. I just forgot them. That was my dad's dad joke. What do you call a sleepwalking nun? But before we get, and I'll tell the joke after. If anyone wants to know the real answer. But I'll get back to the chat. So Patty G, hello. Sebastian the Crab, welcome. Jonathan Chung, hello. Winda. Linda Warfel, hello. I don't know why I'm combining letters. Katie Mack, hello. Donna Jaworski, hi Donna. Let me catch up. Debbie, welcome. Janie B, sorry, guys. I'm going to catch up on the chat. Julie C., hello. Welcome. Dad Bills or Dad Bods. Jane Asheville, welcome. Oh, returning to her tier list. We're in the end game now, says Avery. Yes, we are in the end game. I'm back to making lists. Classy Disney Mom, welcome. Jared Reynolds, hello. Richard Scott, Nathan Rada, thank you guys so much for being here. Tim Rempel, hello, everyone. Kelly's Crazy Disney Addiction. Hello, welcome. Oh, Erica Diacampo. Hello, I saw Erica, but then you disappeared because it jumped. So, hi, Erica. I saw you somewhere. Oodalali Lane. I'm scrolling up, trying to get everyone. Tina McNeil. Hello, Tina. Movie Mania Nick. Welcome. I'm catching up. Everyone's saying happy birthday to Avery. How can you tell it's a dogwood tree by the bark? But Hillary, welcome. Thank you so much for coming to my stream. Good evening, you punny lady, and all you watching. Hi, Nicole. Welcome. Oh, Russ. Hi, Russ. Welcome. Michelle the Quilter. Hi, Wendy B. Kay Atwood. If I've missed you guys, just let me know. Just tag me in the comments or in the chat. I would be happy to say hi. I feel like every time I scroll down or scroll back up, it jumps. But let me pull up my banner. I feel like this is everyone's favorite moment of the whole stream. The dad jokes for the evening. You know, like little news stories. Okay. Oh, does anyone want to know the answer to the what do you call a sleepwalking nun? Tag Meg. Ooh, Lolly Lane. Hi, Kate. Welcome. Hello. Oh, Janie B. Hello. I think I said hi to you. But what do you call a sleepwalking nun? A Roman Catholic. But she's Roman. They see me Roman. They hate it. Super Fluffy Yeti, hello. Oh my gosh, no worries at all. Anytime you want to stop by is a joy for me. Okay, this first one I got a kick out of. 6:30 is the best time on the clock. Hands down. Hands down. Hi, Peyton. I hope you're having a great trip. I'm very jealous. I hope that these are like up to date with everyone. Our favorite part of our stream, the first time we see your smile. Oh, thanks, Kate. Arjons. Hi, Richard. Welcome. Actually, Patrick did watch every Disney movie today, so he is ready to rank them. But yes, 6:30 is the best time on the clock, hands down. Totally. This one is silly. A guy died from laughing too much. It was manslaughter. Like man's laughter, but it was manslaughter. Okay. Oh my gosh. Erica says, I saw a 2,000-year-old oil stain. It was from ancient Greece. Yes, Erica. Yes, this is a different backdrop for right now, just because I needed to sit in a little bit more comfortable position than I normally sit in. Tommy, welcome. Hello. That one wasn't as funny as the 6:30 one to me. Learning how to collect trash wasn't hard. I just picked it up as I went along. So that's a good one. Why did the man stop his origami business? Because it folded. Kit Stolberg, hello, welcome. What did the policeman say to his belly button? You're under a vest. They're so bad. What has 4 wheels and flies? A garbage truck. Oh, Debbie, most of the time, I think a lot of us are on our phones, so there is no problem at all. Just try and say hi to anyone that you can. Oh, Erica says, can't take credit. My husband's all about the dad jokes. Well, makes him a good dad, right? Okay. What does a dog say before eating? Bon appetit. Okay. Oh, this one's a good one, too. Why was the king only a foot tall? He was a ruler. I don't fear condiments on my food. I relish it. Oh, this one's upside down. Okay. What did the angry cake ask? You want a piece of me? You do? Do you want a piece of me? I liked that dog. Bon appetit. Okay. How do you cut the ocean in half? With a seesaw. I gave my dad his 50th birthday card, but he said one would have been enough instead of 50. So I hope you guys liked the dad jokes for this evening. I know that I missed them last week, so I hope you enjoyed this makeup dad joke session. Avery says, what state is known for its small drinks? Minnesota. Minnesota. So, yes, those are our dad jokes for the evening. I'm going to take our best part of dad jokes is Meg's reaction to the dad jokes. I mean, I think I'm pretty funny. Jay Sanudo knows that I'm pretty funny. I think we all know. They're not even my jokes. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed the dad jokes for this evening. So now what we're going to get into, to Disney Baker, hello, welcome, hello from Disney Springs. I hope you're having a great time at Disney Springs. I am going to be looking in different directions. Hey, Anna, welcome. Just because I'm going to start sharing my screen, and then I will watch the chat on another device. Oh, Erica, we have them every Monday night. So if you ever have any more, let me know. I'd be happy to share them. Rachel's Adventures, welcome. So let me start with the share the screen. Share. Okay. So this is what we're doing this time. We are doing, let me scroll up, all Disney animated movies tier list maker. We're doing that. So this time, which is good, is that we have the like super, super, super best movie ever S rating. A, B, C, D. Why did they skip F? I mean E. I guess because you don't get rated it or graded on an E. I don't know. They skipped E. F and then haven't seen. So we do have a lot of Meg, we don't mind missing your dad joke segment last week because we got an extra hour of real life dad jokes, aka Steve's World. I love it. But I can't imagine Steve having better jokes than me. Except maybe his internet is a joke, but Mike, welcome. Mike 88 NYC, hello, welcome. We've got 2 mics now. So similar to rating the villains, or ranking the villains, we did rank them, all of the villains. And you can go through S, A, B, C, D, F. We didn't have a category for haven't seen, so I'm glad that we have that one. If anyone hasn't seen that one, like an obscure one, I feel like we probably, yes, school skip E too. I don't understand why. Hey, Teresa Martin, welcome. Doreen Jones, hello. Oh, no, she didn't. So these are the movies that we're going to be ranking. So they look pretty tiny on here, but I hope that you guys can see them. And then we will move them into the tiers itself. So feel free to put your input as well in the chat because I would love to see what you guys think, because obviously some of my favorite movies aren't going to be the same favorite movies that you have. Ashley Brooks, welcome. If Brave is not an S, I'm boycotting. I love Brave. Brave is one of my favorite movies. I think the music is fantastic. John Serpum, hello, welcome. So let's just go ahead and jump in. We're going to start off with, it appears, Sleeping Beauty. So you guys will have to let me know how you want to rank Sleeping Beauty. I'll go back up here so you guys can see the options. I personally think that Sleeping Beauty is just an okay movie. The only reason I would really watch it is because of Maleficent. I think she's a great villain. Oh, Mike Wheeler with Triple Mike. Triple M. I guess I'm an M too. So, my dad jokes aren't always landing, but we've got another mic. We've got a lot of mics. So, Jason Newell says C. Yay. Oh, The Little Mermaid. Yes, Patrick. That is one that I feel like is going to be an S. I'm just guessing. Maleficent stole the show, but C. Payne says C, I guess. Well, everyone's saying C. Nicole says C. Oh, hi, Christina. Welcome. Joy says B. Mike drop says Russ, but I mean, M&M's. Yes. Mike says B. I love the artistry of Sleeping Beauty, says Linda. Is the 3M you're stuck with us like tape? Teresa says C. Ashley says C. Donna says C. So it sounds like a lot of people are saying C. I would actually probably agree with that. So let's move Sleeping Beauty into C. We won't spend that long. Oh, Debbie saying B. Hillary saying C. Katie Max says, I love Sleeping Beauty, B. I feel like the majority of people are saying C. If you want to do this along, you could always do your own tier maker too. But which M&M is the nut? Two Real Geeks, hello, welcome. Patrick says, Meg, your ears look like my bushes in front of my gingerbread house. They do, kind of. They're very pointy. Yes, they are. But they're actually bell ears. I don't know how well you guys can see them, but because I'm on my share screen here. So the next movie is 101 Dalmatians. I feel like the movie is pretty good to me. It's a little short. I think the only reason I'm, once again, very partial to the villains in these films, I would probably say a B for 101 Dalmatians, a B or a C. I do like the dogs. I guess I just like the characters more. ALJ, welcome. So let's see. The villain once again steals the show. I give it a B. Avery, I completely agree. I feel like Cruella DeVille, Jasper and Horace really steal the show. C plus, B minus. I don't think it works that way, but B/C, I could take that. 101 is a B. Joy says C. Peyton says B. Teresa says C. Tim says B. Mike says B. Hillary says C. Jay says B. Stacy B. Erica says B. Mike B. Ashley B. Katie says B. Dog. C plus. Nicole says a D. Christina says B. It sounds like a lot of people are saying B, so we'll move it to B. I'm gonna boop, boop. Okay. We'll move that to B. The next one I know Nicole's gonna like is The Sword and the Stone. I feel like this is really a hit or miss movie for a lot of people. So if you like The Sword and the Stone, I mean, I don't know. Oh, Stacy, are you putting in little emojis for me? Erica says D. See, I knew Nicole would say A. Mike has never seen Sword in the Stone. Donna says C. Joy says haven't seen it. Erica says sorry, Nicole. Sorry. Peyton hasn't seen it. Nicole changes her mind and changes it to A plus. I think that's an S. Jason O says D. Movie Meaning Nick says C. Stacy says C. Teresa says C. A lot of people haven't seen it. Katie Max says D. Nicole says, Erica, I'm coming for you. Ashley hasn't seen it. Avery says, the movie at least just got a cool float in the Disneyland the Magic Happens parade. So there's that. The movie wise, I'd say C. Christine says B. Tim says C. Janie B says can't remember it. Okay, I'm caught up now. So it sounds like a lot of people are saying C, in between C and D. So for Nicole's sake, I'm going to move it to C. Hey, Tim Pruitt, welcome. The next movie we are ranking is The Jungle Book. So this one's pretty okay, too. It's the animation in Archimedes. The next movie is The Jungle Book. The previous movie was The Sword and the Stone. Tina says B. I like Mims. I love how Stacy's putting, like, I don't even know what that emoji is, but it's some emoji, and it's there. What is S? S is like super fantastic, better than A, best movie ever. Okay, let me catch up. So Jungle Book, I'm gonna give it a C. Jay Nashville says B. Janie B says A. Jeannie B says A. Peyton says B. Joyce says C. Erica says C. Teresa Martin says B. Stacy says A. Debbie B. Last animated one Walt worked on, so because of its significance, B. That's a good point, Avery. Sword in the Stone, never seen it. No worries, Jay. I mean, these are all movies that Patrick from Zippity Doodad has seen, so he can easily rank them. Donna says B, 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 B. It sounds like there's a lot of B's. There's a few C's, but we haven't had a B yet, so I'm going to put it in a B. Oh, we do have a B. Just kidding. We only have B's and C's. Oh, they're movie projectors. Oh, that's nice. Hi, Emily. Welcome. Mike Wheeler says Jungle Book A, maybe because it's the last movie Walt worked on. So I think that's a good compromise. Yes. So Wendy B. The rules are there are no rules. That's the first rule. But S, if you guys can see the screen, S is the top tier. That is the best movie that you could possibly watch from a Disney animated movie. And in my opinion, that's a movie like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, or The Little Mermaid, or Beauty and the Beast. Those are like top tier S movies. Then you have A movies that are just really under the S tier. Then you have B, C, D, F for some reason. School's End, tier maker skips E. And then you have movies that you haven't seen, which I feel like most of us probably have seen, with the large group of us, but I digress. It's there anyway. Chris, Blue Nose, Onyx, whatever all your names are now that I had given you the last time. I hope you're doing well, Chris. We miss you. Let me see. Monorail Molly, too. Hello, welcome. I hope you guys understood. Sword in the Stone is an S for Nicole. I feel like I could have guessed that. So the next movie we are on is The Aristocats. So feel free in the chat, if you're just joining us, to put what letter you think it should be. We're all going to have different opinions, so that's totally okay. I actually love hearing about everyone's opinions and movies that they like, because there are some movies that I don't particularly enjoy or I haven't seen in a long time that I'm like, maybe I'll give that another chance. So let's see. Erica's saying A with a little cat emoji, I think. It's hard to see when they're so small. Jason Udo, F. Katie Mac, A. Joy says she hasn't seen it. Everybody wants to be a cat, A. J. Nashville, C. This is the most expansive range of letters we've seen so far. Nicole says D. Mike says D. Movie Mania Nick says A. Kate says C. Teresa says D. Smash the Crab, D. Donna, D. D for Donna. Noah says C. Stacy says A. Emily says D. Peyton hasn't seen it. Christina says B. Christina, I feel like you're just someone that likes all the Disney movies. Surf Bum, the S rating is like the top tier. It is the best movie that you could possibly watch, the best Disney movie. A lot of people haven't seen The Aristocats. Hillary says A. Emily's changing her mind, maybe a C. Oh, Tina, hello, T. Marie's Place. Welcome, Tina. Tina says B. There's a wide range of people here, so I feel like maybe it's got to be a C just to go in the middle for everyone. Just because I saw an F, I saw several D's, I saw C's, I saw B's, and I saw A's. No S's, but I do feel like, to be fair, it's going to go into the C. I feel like there's going to be a lot of movies that are in B, C range, just because there's not that. I mean, I feel like we're kind of hard on the reviews. But another movie that is next, I know Nicole's going to love, is Robin Hood. I really enjoy Robin Hood. I really like a lot of the Disney movies. There's only a few that I really don't enjoy that much. So, yes, Robin Hood, the animated Disney Robin Hood. Nicole is saying S. D for Robin Hood, B, A, B. I wonder where Hercules is going to end up. Spoiler, look near the top. I don't know. That's maybe a spoiler or not. I mean, and The Lion King. Those movies are S tier. They really are. But also, hi, Walt and Melissa. I've been watching all of your streams. They are so fantastic. You guys are doing a great job. Let me see. Joyce says C. Oh, yes. Where's Kate for Oodalali Lane? Oh, Hiss says S. Yes. Yes. B, B, C. B, 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 C. Can't remember Robin Hood. Oh, D. Well, it sounds like there's a lot of B's. So I'm going to give Robin Hood a B. I would actually probably agree with that. Robin Hood's pretty good. The next movie. Oh, Kate from Oodalali Lane says B for Robin Hood. That's pretty funny. B, 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 B. Okay, B, B, B. There's a few B's. Okay, so it went to B. The next movie is Winnie the Pooh, and I feel like such a bad fan because I actually haven't seen this movie, this Winnie the Pooh version, I think from 2011. So I really need to watch it, but I do love Winnie the Pooh, and I'm sure whatever is in that movie is fantastic. Just probably not on the same level as Lion King. Stacy saying S, Nick says C, Kay says B, Nicole says B, John says D, A. Oh, Tim says we've been getting some tough thunderstorms tonight, and our power has been off several times, so my computer is acting. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tim. I hope that you stay safe and that your family's okay and that the storm passes quickly. But also, like, don't worry about watching the stream, you know. B, A. Avery is coming in with facts, too. He says, last hand-drawn movie that Disney did. Awesome. B, C, B, A, B. We're on the Winnie the Pooh movie, I believe from 2011. So I'm sure this movie is really good just because of Winnie the Pooh characters. Those are some of my favorite characters. I'm a huge Winnie the Pooh fan. Tina says B. So I guess it'll go to B because there's a lot of people saying B. The next one, I think it's just The Rescuers. Yeah, it's just The Rescuers. Oh, Kate is clarifying. I love Robin Hood. However, based on all of the other Disney films, it ranks a very high B. I love it. Okay. Oh, I love the emojis, guys. Erica's saying S for Rescuers. Mike's never seen The Rescuers. Tina says B. Dash! F. B, D. Peyton, you need to watch some movies with your mom. The Rescuers is C. It's not too bad, but not great. I kind of agree with that. B. Christina says, I know Erica would give it an S. C, A plus. Rescuers S, Mice Forever. C, G, B, C, B, A. So it sounds like there's more B's and A's. Well, there's a few C's. Emily says C too. Oof. Okay, let me see. I don't know what to. I guess I'll put it as a B too. I'll be the person to. I don't feel like it's a C. I feel like it's better than a C, but I don't know. I don't think it's like A or S, you know. But anyway, The Fox and the Hound is next. Hillary says I haven't seen it in so long I can't remember it. Yes, that's why I like doing things like this because it reminds me of what movies are good and I need to rewatch them. So the next movie we're doing is The Fox and the Hound. This movie is so sad to me. The best part is that Nicole is giving A's and S's to all the, like, I know that she likes the more obscure Disney films, but it's so funny to me. So Nicole says A, Stevie Lee B, Kay Atwood B, Noah says C, Peyton says A, Ashley says B, C, D, B, D, B, C, but so sad. It is sad. Tim, the S is the highest ranking that you could possibly get. So think of like movies like The Lion King or Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Those are some of my favorite movies. A is what comes below that. It's an exceptional movie, just not like the best movie that you could possibly watch. So S is like if someone could only watch one Disney movie, you could only recommend one Disney movie, what movie would it be for someone to watch? And then you go to A, then B, then C, D, F, and then haven't seen. So it's really just based upon your own preferences. But S is the highest, as Walt said, sensational, super stupendous. Exactly. The top tier. Okay, let me see. B, B, D made me bawl my eyes out. That's not a bad thing sometimes. C, can't remember The Fox and the Hound. Maybe because it's so sad. I know. C, B, it's Belle's favorite movie, says Nicole. Donna says C. We're going through and starting to watch a ton of Disney movies with our 18-month-old daughter. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh my gosh. I know that, you know, babies won't really remember all the Disney movies, but I think you'll appreciate the memories. Erica says C, way too sad. Let me see. A, awesome, amazing. Yes, exactly. Dumbo, I highly recommend. We haven't gotten to Dumbo yet, but we will. So it sounds like maybe a C. Everyone was kind of like in between A, B, and C and D. So I agree that it's really sad. The next one is The Black Cauldron, which is probably another movie that people aren't familiar with or haven't seen in a long time. Another movie that Nicole really likes. So if there's a movie that Nicole likes, you probably should watch it, only because no one's probably seen it. We're mostly focusing on the musical ones. I do tend to avoid the really sad ones like The Fox and the Hound, but I may need to suck it up. I love it. Yeah, a lot of people are saying haven't seen it, haven't seen it, haven't seen it. Stevie Lee says D. Yeah, a lot of people haven't seen it. Like most people in here. And that's totally okay, because there are a lot of movies out there that people haven't seen. I haven't seen it in 20 years. It was so creepy. Oh, yes. I think that movie's really creepy too, honestly. Like I don't like it very much. So it sounds like for most, yes, everyone's gonna have homework for tonight. I think I'm gonna give it a D, only because a lot of people haven't seen it, and it is kind of a creepy movie. So on to the next one. For me, Snow White is an S tier movie. I'm just gonna outright say it. So Stacy, if you want to put the fun camera emojis. Oh, Kate says, I just watched The Black Cauldron 2 weeks ago. Not great. Very dark. Messy animation to me. D. Tim says C. The 80s had a lot of creepy kids movies. Like a lot. Noah says A. B. S for Snow White. Absolutely. Yes. S. Alyssa and Neil, welcome. Thank you for being here. Jane Asheville A. Joy B. Oof. Snow White equals S. Yes, exactly. Homework. My dog ate my Disney Plus password. I'm going to tell the teacher on you. S. A. Peyton said F? What? Peyton, we need to rewatch this with you. S for Snow White. So, because I'm in control. And there's a lot of A's and there's a lot of S's. One F. There's like a couple B's. I'm going to move Snow White up here because I think for Snow White being the first full-length animated feature film. Hi, Carol. Welcome. Thanks for being here. I think that movie is fantastic. It's so well made. To think that movie was made in the 30s and it still has incredible animation today is mind-blowing to me. So I think Snow White is one of the best stories. I love the Seven Dwarves, their characters, their personalities, and I just once again think that that movie is astonishing in the way that they made it for the 1930s. So on to the next one, which is The Great Mouse Detective. I know that Dan from Disney Dan and Walt and Melissa from Mouse Talk have been doing these movie reviews from Disney Plus. So they do them on Sundays at 6 o'clock, alternating between Disney Dan and Mouse Talk, their channels. And so I feel like they've been doing a lot of these really cool movies where they watch the movie and then they do a review of them. They've been picking them out of a hat. So I do believe that The Great Mouse Detective was one of the ones that they did. I can't remember. Let's see. I'm gonna catch up. Well, I do like The Stepsisters. That's a different movie. Tina says A. Oh, Peyton accidentally put F. Okay, that's fine. I like it. Mike's never seen The Great Mouse Detective. Stacy says C. Tina hasn't seen this one either. Exactly, Captain Akron. We would not be here on this stream. Exactly. We wouldn't have Disney the way that it is today. Noah says B. Walt says A. Katie says C. Reese says C. Nicole says B. Oh, that's the wrong movie. Exactly. Ashley hasn't seen it. Nick says B. Janie B hasn't seen it. Debbie says C. Tim says B. C. The mouse guy scared me when I was younger. Carol says B. Joy hasn't seen it. Emily says C. It sounds like most people are giving it a B or a C. Or, yeah, mostly B's or C's. So maybe I'll give it a B just because Walt had said A, and we did have a lot of people say B, so I could go in between, right? So the next movie is Oliver and Company. I think I've seen this movie once. I wasn't a huge fan of it. Avery's going to take over with the emojis. No worries. Thank you so much, Stacy. Brandon and Heidi, hello, welcome from It's Always Sunny. We are ranking some Disney movies right now. And the next movie we are on is Oliver and Company. Oh, that's an easy F. As Stacy says, A. Haven't seen it. S. Billy Joel is love. Billy Joel is life. He is the spirit of Long Island. He put it on the map. Yes, Billy Joel is an icon. Christina says C. Wow, Christina, I'm surprised. Oliver and Company, C at best. It's meh. I kind of agree with that, Walt. I'm not the biggest fan. Like I said, I saw it once. I have no intention of watching it again unless I had to. There's a lot of other movies I would watch before. Think about Snow White. No one will ever spend the amount of money, time, care, man, women hours on animation as Snow White ever again. There will be nothing there. Sorry, guys, I'm having a hard time reading today. There can never be anything like it again. Yeah, it was the first of its kind. And I mean, it was a pioneer for all of our Disney films that we love today. Debbie says B. Teresa hasn't seen it. Joy hasn't seen it. I'm glad that most of you guys, I'm sure, has Disney Plus. So let's see. Tina says B. Katie says C. Mike says B. Chris says C. Noah says C. Tim says, I have to give it a B. My kids loved it. Awesome. Donna says B. Nicole says A. Belle's other favorite. Carol says B. Billy Joel is an icon, but he didn't save the movie. Oh, I feel like those are some fighting words towards Avery. B, C. You know, I'm going to be generous. I'm going to give it a B because I also like Billy Joel. And I saw a lot of people saying B. So sort of like in between. Okay, our last one was The Great Mouse Detective. So if you want to, feel free to put your answer in the chat if you'd like. I like the music better than the movie, says Oodle Ollie Lane. Sometimes it happens. The next one, I hope Patrick's still here, is The Little Mermaid. This is an S tier movie for me, I have to say. Oh, Tim S., hello, welcome. ABC. Yes, we're doing all the letters, all the movies, all the things. Kay, is that for The Great Mouse Detective for B? Peyton says B. Stevie Lee says A. Noah says A. Joy says S. Captain Akron says S. Kay Atwood says S. Christina says S. Katie says S. Hillary says S. I like the ones where you says S. The soundtrack is awesome. Yes. Mike says S. Sorry, B at best. Please don't at me. Oh my gosh. You guys are harsh. For the people that are saying like B or anything lower than that, I would just love to know why it's a B. Or is there anything in particular that you don't like about the movie? Or we're on The Little Mermaid, Tina. It brought Disney out of its dark time. That's a really good point. I mean, I think The Little Mermaid is one of the best Disney movies that you can watch. I think it's got the music. I think it's got the story. It's got the villain. It's got the princess. It's got someone with red hair. I'm, a little biased by that. But yes, Zippity Doodad is so mad at you, Jason Udo. Let's see. Avery said, I had the opportunity to see The Little Mermaid musical on Broadway. Great show. Shame it didn't last long. Yeah, sometimes that happens, but then you have amazing movies like The Lion King that last forever. And don't tell Dougie either. Yes. Ariel is not kind of annoying. She doesn't have a voice for most of the movie. I feel like that's the most annoying part of anyone is their voice when they talk too much. I feel like there's so many people that said S. It's got to be S. It's got someone with red hair. It does. And that's one of the best parts. Who doesn't like mermaids? I feel like if I had other people here, just one day, I'm going to get Steve on, and I'm going to get Miguel on, and I'm going to get like Rowan on, and then whoever else likes Aladdin, I don't care. And we're going to do the Hercules versus Aladdin debate. I feel like this is like on par with that, like Little Mermaid, you know, but we'll see. Oh, nice, Tim. We're not on the Lady and the Tramp just yet, but we will be getting there. Next, we have The Rescuers Down Under for my friends that really like The Rescuers. I feel like this is going to also be another two-parter one because we have a fair bit of movies left to go. So yes, the Rescuers Down Under. I heard a little birdie say that a few days ago, Zippy dumped Ariel as his most favorite. I did not hear that, ever. I didn't hear that. I don't think Patrick would ever do that. Oh my gosh. Stevie Lee says A. Jason New says B, pretty good. Wendy B says D. Mike says never saw Rescuers Down Under. This is also a really good chart to see like which movies you might want to catch up on or watch. Chris says S. Oh my gosh, S for Rescuers Down Under. That's a good one. Avery says B. Joy hasn't seen it. Nick says C. Nicole says A. Katie says C. Teresa says C. Emily says B. Christina says B. Peyton doesn't know if she's watched it. Debbie says B. Tim says B. Tina says C. Carol says B. 2-part, probably 4-part. No, it's not going to be a villain situation again. So I think I'm going to go with B. There was a lot of B's I saw, a few A's. There's going to be a lot of B movies. Okay, a B movie, but like because that's a real movie. So our next movie appears to be Beauty and the Beast. I think it's Beauty and the Beast. Sometimes these get really small, and I don't know what they look like. But yes, Beauty and the Beast is an S movie to me. I feel like I'm just going to point out the S movies to me. I mean, Zippy, confess. It's for your own good. So Avery says S. Stevie Lee says S. Noah says S. Nick says S. Katie Max says S. Jason Nudo, I don't know. Are you going to give an S to any movies? A, S, 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 S. Avery also saw this musical on Broadway. The soundtrack is pure art. I agree. It's a beautiful soundtrack. S, 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 A. You could call me Bebby. Bebby. It was an accident, but that's how nicknames start, right? Okay. S, S, S plus plus. S plus. S, tail ass, old ass time. You guys are so funny with these. Only Brave gets an S. I understand that. S for sure for Beauty and the Beast. Pretty much everyone said A or S, so it's going to be up an S. This one is a little bit controversial for me. I think Aladdin is okay. It's fine. I would probably give it a B, but I know it's an S movie for a lot of other people. So, Avery, if we have my emojis, let me know, guys, what you think of Aladdin, because, like I said, this is not, like, I do enjoy Aladdin, but I feel like it's put on this pedestal of being the best movie ever, and it's not to me. But I also watched it a lot when I was a kid, like a lot. And I feel like at this point now as an adult, I don't need to continue watching it. Beauty and the Beast is secondary to Lion King, easily. Well, I'm glad other people like The Lion King as much as I do. Aladdin is an S because of Robin Williams. I think Robin Williams is the best part of that movie. C. Wow, I'm glad it's not just me. A for Aladdin. A. S, says Chris. S. B. S. 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 Another A. How could you not love the soundtrack? I do like the soundtrack, but once again, I think I'm just kind of over it. You know, I don't need to listen to it again. I mean, I do sometimes. C. A. B. S. C. Genie's gonna make you live in a lamp for 10,000 years for saying that. A for Robin Williams. A. Aladdin, also A. S. B. Let me see. Oh, that's awesome, Hillary. Maybe a D, says Nicole. I'm glad it's not just me, that I'm not like the biggest fan of Aladdin. But there were a lot of A's and a lot of S's, but there were a lot of C's. So maybe I'll give it a B, because that's what I said I might give it anyway. The next one is going to be even more controversial because it is The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I think, oh, Debbie or Bebby says A. If Robin Williams wasn't in Aladdin, it would be a B. I think if Robin Williams wasn't in it, it would be like an F. I mean, Jafar, I think it's Jafar. I really don't like Jafar. Jafar is my least favorite villain. He is the creepiest man ever. I don't like him at all. And I love the villains. So, yes, for The Nightmare Before Christmas, I know it's a very hit or miss movie. I would say S. And listen to me, hear me out on why I think it's an S. If you guys think about how long it took to make that movie, the immense artistry that it took for the entire crew to make that movie, it took years for them to do the stop motion. If you guys ever go check out What in the World with Russ, Russ does like small snippets of stop motion animation with Lego. And it's so cool. But I can't imagine how long it takes Russ to do those short clips of stop motion, let alone an hour and 15-minute movie. I love Tim Burton's aesthetic. Like, that is something I'm very, very interested in. I love his artistic style and his sense of storytelling. And of course, Halloween is my favorite. And I just love the characters. I connect a lot with Sally. So... Not touching this with a 10-foot pole. This is Meg's stream after all. I'm not the Grinch. I mean, this is a Christmas movie, but okay, let me scroll back up. S, B, C, C, B, S, C, C. I think we all know where Nightmare is going to land for Meg. C, B, B, an S movie should have it all. Music, animation, stunning, story, acting, innovation. That's what The Nightmare Before Christmas does have, though. C, S, S, C. Wow, an S from Meg. Imagine my shock. But lock and barrel. S. Oh, thanks, Avery, for posting Russ's channel. Yeah, guys, go check out Russ's channel. Artistry is gorgeous, but it's just not a must-watch for me. And that's totally okay. I know the storyline isn't for everyone, but I really like the story. It's a creepy movie. C at best. Guys, it's totally okay. I'm going to be fair and I'm going to put it as an A because there were a lot of people saying it was an S. I think it's an S, but there were a lot of people saying it was a C or a B. So I'm being fair in moving it to A because for me, it's on the same level as those movies just because of the artistry. But I do understand why people don't enjoy it as much. It is a compromise. It really is, Hillary. The next movie, I don't even know if I should just move it to S. It's The Lion King. I've never met anyone that doesn't like The Lion King. If we're talking about music soundtracks, that is by far, I mean, between Hercules and The Lion King, those are my two favorite movie soundtracks. The Lion King is just a smidge higher because I could listen to literally every song. And the music has such profound meaning in my life. And I mean, oh my gosh, a B for The Lion King? I can't handle it. S, clearly S, 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 S plus. Yes, exactly. The whole total package, 100%. And not even that one. Yes, Hillary, same. My mom and I went to go see the live action Lion King in the theater. And the second they went, ah, and I brought my tissues because I knew I'm going to start bawling. I've had the chance to see the show twice on Broadway. Like, I'm very, very lucky. I live close enough that I've done lottery tickets before, or else the show is so expensive, but you randomly placed. And one of the times that we were placed in the orchestra, which is on the bottom level, and we were 2 seats away from the aisle, and they have all the puppets walk through the aisles, and I was bawling. It was just the most beautiful, beautiful thing. Yes, Avery just said, I'll never forget the animals walking down the stage right next to our seats. Such an amazing musical. It truly, truly is. I hope you will still like me after this comment, but I love Tim Burton style. Imagine, yes, but I will Why I give it an A and not an S, because I don't think it's approachable to all viewers. And that's totally okay. Everyone's totally, you're allowed to have your own opinions. Like, I'm not the be all, end all. But The Lion King is an S, so there's no arguing on that one. Yes, the Broadway, if you ever have a chance to see The Lion King on Broadway, I highly recommend it, especially since Broadway is coming back. If anyone lives close to the city or anywhere nearby, or if they're coming to visit, go check out The Lion King. They have some pretty awesome deals on. Yes, Nicole, that is my favorite musical number from that show as well. He Lives in You is the most beautiful, and the reprise song as well. It's so hauntingly beautiful in the musical. So if you ever have a chance to see it live, it is amazing. So let's try and get through a few more. A Goofy Movie is the next one. So Avery, if you want to put the little emojis, I think A Goofy Movie is a fantastic movie. I think the music is awesome. The animation is awesome. Not an S ranking movie for me, but probably like an A. I think it's really awesome. But are we making our grades on the movie, or are we making our grade based on the work at large? Probably the movie, but The Lion King is an S regardless. Let me see. A Goofy Movie, I've never seen it. Oh, okay. F. Oh my gosh, Wendy, you guys are harsh on some of them. Joyce says haven't seen it. Avery says A, music is solid. Stevie Lee says B. Nick says C. Emily and Teresa haven't seen it. A. The movie is a Goofy Movie. Yes, He Lives in You. Goofy Movie is an A. Wow. I agree. I think Goofy Movie is probably an A. Tim says B. We are on A Goofy Movie. B. I don't know if I've seen that one. For everyone who hasn't seen A Goofy Movie, they really should check it out. Well, we got to throw some Fs somewhere. Oh, I think there are going to be movies that we could probably throw Fs at. Nice Fs. So I see a lot of people saying B, and while I think that it's probably an A, I will throw it in with Bs because we did have some fluctuating below. I think there were only a few of us that did say A. Yeah, there's a few people that said B, C, so we'll keep going. The next one is Pocahontas. Once again, I think this could very much so go in between the A and B range for me. Yes, Goofy is such a sweet dad, right? And I love the music. I tried to learn the dance for Eye to Eye, but I forgot it now at this point. C, A, Pocahontas is S. Hello, Kathleen. Welcome. Wendy says A. Wendy's going from an F to an A. Woo, that was quite a jump. B, A, D, A, B, S, D. Avery says, as a history buff, the inaccuracy makes me cringe. I understand that. S, just for the soundtrack. OMG. I agree. The music is fantastic. A, B, C, A, B. Love the music, but plot is meh. I can't believe I haven't seen Pocahontas. Super fluffy Yeti. What? Oh my gosh, you have to see it. A+, B+, B, B. So I'm going to go ahead and go with A. I had said it was probably in between an A and a B. But I do agree the music is fantastic. I'm also very excited about the part in Fantasmic that it has. I feel like Pocahontas doesn't get a lot of love, but she really deserves a little bit more love. So we'll give Pocahontas an A. We'll see. So next is Pinocchio. How about we get to Hercules, and then we'll end on Hercules, and then we'll continue next week. And hopefully we'll go a little faster, because I see Brave down there. Brave is down there. Big Hero 6, Frozen 2. We've got a lot of movies left. I don't know why I ever think that I could get this done in 1 hour, but I digress. We'll go to Pinocchio. So Pinocchio is next. S, B. I love Pocahontas, but it's so culturally insensitive in huge ways, even in the day it was made. That's a good point. B, A++, A, S, Hercules, A+++. Yes, I know, but we're not on Hercules yet. We are on Pinocchio. But I agree with you, Wendy. Pinocchio needs a ride in the Italy pavilion. Like how it has a ride at Disneyland. Yes, that wooden boy gets an A. I don't like the donkey part either, Noah. I don't like that part. Okay, let me see. Oh, hi, Jesse. Welcome. Nick says S. Janie B says S. Avery says A. Karen says A. Hi, Diddly D. It's an S for me. A, S. Okay, so there's a lot of people saying S. I feel like I probably would have gone with an A, but there's a lot of people saying S. Definitely for the, as Kathleen just said, the nostalgic factor. I think for the time period, Pinocchio was such an amazing character, but I think the reason it gets an S is because of When You Wish Upon a Star and Jiminy Cricket and the Blue Fairy. Just When You Wish Upon a Star, though, in particular, like that is, I feel like, the theme to Disney and Disney World. So that's a very special song. Yes, the donkey parts are super creepy, so I'm glad that we're all in agreement for that. Toy Story is an S movie for me. That is the next movie. It's just an S. How could you disagree with this movie? The first Toy Story movie is incredible. Yes, and Jiminy Cricket. He is such an underrated character, and I think when they do get the little love that they get, they should get some, But S agreed, though I like Toy Story 2 a little more. Interesting. Debbie says S. I give it an A, says Nick. S, says Teresa. Jason Udo, Toy Story is an A. Chris Blue Nose says S plus. S. The last one made me cry. I don't know anyone that didn't shed a tear in Toy Story 4. Or actually, they have Toy Story 3. I was going to say they have Toy Story 5, but they don't. I don't remember particularly liking Toy Story 4, but I loved Toy Story 3. S is for super awesome, like best movie ever. Like, as I said, if you could only recommend one movie to someone to watch as a Disney movie that's never seen a Disney movie, it would be one of those movies. A. S, B, S. On the Mickey Bunch, Kelly talked about how crazy Geppetto was to send one-day-old puppet off to school by himself and didn't give him stranger danger advice. Oh, he was a wooden boy, so he wasn't a real boy. Oh no, Hillary, what? Oh my gosh, yes, You Got a Friend in Me is like that song when it comes on, I'm like, yeah, you do. So I think for me, it's an S. Oh no, sometimes they accidentally go in the wrong category. James and the Giant Peach, I don't feel like is going to have a pretty high rating. I think that movie's okay. Once again, another Tim Burton film, but I just feel like it's not going to do too well in this crowd. So let me know what you guys think about James and the Giant Peach. Then we'll do The Hunchback and then Hercules, and then we will close it out for this evening and continue next week on the movie ranking. Mike hasn't seen the James and the Giant Peach. Haven't seen it, says Noah. C, says Nick. Janie B says B. Joy hasn't seen it. B, I do like James. Interesting. Teresa says D. I remember this one. It makes me nostalgic, says Avery. A. Stevie Lee says D. Katie says C. Emily hasn't seen it. Jason, that's an F. Wasn't good at all, and the art was not great. I see a lot of C's and D's. C. Yeah, okay. I probably knew that I wasn't going to work out that well. We don't have that many in D, so maybe we'll put him over in D. Sorry. I do love the story of James and the Giant Peach, and I do love Tim Burton, but that one just wasn't executed as well as some of the other movies that other people have done. So the next one is Hunchback of Notre Dame. I think this movie is probably an A for me or a B. Frollo is another villain I really am not a fan of, but I understand his character far more than I understand Jafar because I hate Jafar. Hey Nathan, welcome. Um, the music is fantastic. Out There is one of my favorite Disney songs ever. It's just really, really fantastic. We had the chance to meet Esmeralda when we did the half marathon, and so it was really, really awesome. A lot of people are saying A's, B's, S plus 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 plus, C, B, B, A. The opening number is everything. B, S, yes, it's dark, but that's what makes it great. Frollo's song is so good. It's very powerful. Frollo song. B, Hunchback is a D. A, C, solid B. Hunchback was so underrated to me. S for sure. Haven't seen it. The only old movie. Oh, interesting. Yes, Noah, happy 25th anniversary to the Hunchback. Hunchback, the movie name rings a bell. But wait, I feel like I have to add my little dad jokes thing up. Out There and Happily Ever After slap. Yes! Anytime like that part comes on, I'm like, here come the tears. And then, at the end go the distance. Hunchback to Lion King. Wow, that's controversial. God bless the outcast. Yes. So I feel like let's give it an A. There's a lot of people that were sort of in between S, A, and B. So we'll go in the middle. I do think that it's a very powerful movie. The music is fantastic. And I think it pulls at your heartstrings, which is what all Disney movies are supposed to do, right? So tonight we're going to end on Hercules, which, I think I talk about it a lot. The Lion King and Hercules are my two favorite Disney movies. By far, in my opinion, the most underrated Disney film ever. I think the music is fantastic. The characters are fantastic. The storyline is fantastic. Hades, Pain and Panic are some of my favorite villains. Megara is such an underrated character, a Disney heroine. And S, best music. Yes. A plus, S, A. Hades is my favorite villain by a mile. He is so hilarious. I think if I didn't have such a personal connection to the evil queen and like my tribute to Snow White, and I love Snow White so much and her being the first villain, then Hades would be my favorite villain because he is just the best. S, go the distance. Yes, Hercules is an S, 100%. Teresa hasn't seen Hercules? What? Okay. Yes, the comedy. It is so funny. Pain and Panic are some of my favorite duos that are in Disney films. Can we do two more? That's up to you guys. If you want to stay and do two more, we could go to A Bug's Life. Totally up to you. Yes, the Disney Renaissance film, most underrated. It's going to go to S. Sorry. So if you guys want to do two more, we could do Mulan and A Bug's Life, and then we could. Yes, the Muses. They're amazing. They truly are. So we'll do Mulan then. Mulan is not an S tier movie for me or S ranked movie. I would probably give it an A or a B. I think it's a really good movie, but I don't think it's on the same par as like say The Lion King or Hercules. In my point of view, I think Mulan is a great heroine / princess. I love the music. I think it's so entertaining. Mushu's a good sidekick. It's just like not on the same level. Nathan hasn't seen Mulan. Oh my gosh. Jesse says A. Mike says B. Nick says B. Emily says B. Katie says A+. Tim says A. Teresa says B. Mike B. Debbie A. Stevie Lee C. Tina B. Avery B. Mulan A. Mulan B. A for sure. Haven't seen Mulan. Don't judge. Oh, you guys got to watch some of these movies. Oh, yes. Strong female roles are really, really good. A for sure. A, C. Well, we could go with A. I think that's good for Mulan. She deserves an A. I don't think that she's an S for me, but I do think that she could be an A. Or a T. Because she is drinking the tea. Okay, that wasn't good. That wasn't a good joke. A Bug's Life. We'll do A Bug's Life. And yes, the music is incredible in Mulan. the music's incredible in most movies, but in some of them in particular. So the last movie that we'll do for tonight is A Bug's Life. I think A Bug's Life is a good movie, but it's not an A for me. Maybe a B or a C. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, I do like Heimlich where he goes, I'm going to be a beautiful butterfly. I think it's just an okay movie, though. I saw a few people say solid B, C, B, B, D, C, C, C. Nothing special, though. Yeah, I agree. It's not like the most spectacular movie, but it's okay. It's entertaining. B, D. Yes, never forget the sacrifice he had to do for the Avengers campus. I agree. He did. He had to give up his beautiful butterfly cocoon. So it sounds like a lot of people are doing B, C, or D. So I'll go in the middle and I'll do a C. So, okay, let me stop sharing my screen. There we go. Hello, we're back. So for next week, we will be continuing this adventure of ranking Disney animated films. Once again, I don't realize how long these things take. We do have a fair amount of movies left, but I would like to try and finish them next week, just to then move on to our next challenge of whatever that's going to be. For all of my friends that are part of the memberships, we're going to have our paint night on Friday. So I have to figure out what we're going to paint first, but I'm very excited. Oh, Janie B, we haven't gotten to it yet. If you guys like doing these things, let me know because I enjoy doing them as well. I've done a villains one before, but that took a really long time. And we went through literally all the Disney villains. But I do enjoy ranking these things because it gives me more insight into things that you guys like or movies that I might have to check out again or things like that. I give this stream an S. Russ, you're so nice. Thank you. And guys, like I said, please go check out Russ's channel with the stop motion Lego stuff because it's truly incredible. It really is so cool. But before we go, I do want to say I do have a magical moment. I do like my banners. So I mentioned it a little bit early. Oh, yes, Kay is just reminding me. No Meg's magical moments? On cue with my banner. As I mentioned earlier, we have an incredible member of our Disney community's birthday coming up this week. And a lot of us know how much he does for this community. He posts all the lyrics. He does like all of the modding, all of the trivia facts, all of the information that you could possibly ever need to know about an attraction, a movie, a character, you name it. Avery is the person that brings that information and knowledge to the chat. Avery is like there for every stream. He is an incredible supporter of not just my channel, but everyone's channel in this community. And I can't think of a better person to celebrate this week for Avery's birthday, just because he truly is very magical. And Avery, we're so lucky to have you here in this community. And I appreciate everything that you do for us, for me, for the entire community. Thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for bringing us the magic. And I hope you have the most incredible birthday. And on that note, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Make sure to shoot Avery a message on, I think you said it's Friday, Avery, your birthday. But shoot Avery a message on his birthday and say happy birthday to him. But I will see you guys all real soon. I hopefully will have a couple edited videos out this week, but who knows? Next week we'll be back ranking movies. Until then, I will see you guys later. Make sure to check out the live place. Dean has literally every family-friendly live stream that you could possibly want to watch 7 days a week. Because there's so many people that stream now. You will never be bored. Have an amazing evening. Go check out all the rest of my friends who stream throughout the week, and I will see you all real soon. Bye.